for tickets. You were successful in destroying your fan base. You allowed liars to call us racist. You never stood up for us. Now you brought in Raven, who lied and called us racist. You hate us but want our money. No more from me. Dang. There won't be any noise at all because the fans are not coming to see CeCe playing off ball or small forward. If you want to sell tickets, start with the reason, Caitlin Clark. Few days left and still not sold out. The Stephanie White effect.
The Indiana Fever just realized that you can't have supporters adore a coach they detest. Right now, Stephanie White is all over the place. Sideline glamour photos, mic'd up clips, and promo vids. The fans are also hurrying to get out. The comment sections are quite harsh, and the marketing plan blew up in the team's face. When was the last time you seen a sports team this dedicated to pushing the wrong person? Let me know in the comments. What is the estimated duration of Stephanie White's stay until a front desk employee awakens? The funniest thing about the Indiana Fever marketing department's current freefall is that they are completely unaware of it. They continue to post. They continue to advertise. Every post under the team's accounts has become a public mockery, and they continue to produce those hype videos. A full-fledged uprising from the same fan base that helped shape this team's brand into what it is now, not just a few irate comments or a casual disagreement.
Why does it feel like the Fever are running a full PR campaign for Stephanie White instead of promoting the actual players paid to see? I'm sure she's a nice person, but she is not the franchise superstar, nor do fans pay to watch her. Fans are not stupid. Stop trying to force her on the fan base. We'll decide if she deserves support once we see the offense and how CeCe is being used, not parked in a corner getting iced out again. Stop trying to manufacture approval through non-stop propaganda videos and put that energy into the product on the court instead.
Oh no. Let's arrange the table. This season, the Fever made the decision to center their whole marketing campaign around 3 individuals: Raven Johnson, Kelsey Mitchell, and Stephanie White. The front desk chose those 3 to handle the marketing. Interviews with Stephanie White, exclusives with Stephanie White, and practicing with a microphone. Kelsey Mitchell's entire Fever all-access episode. From draft night on, Raven Johnson was never satisfied. Raven everywhere, Raven this, Raven that. ESPN is sending crews to Indianapolis for 3 different reasons. Fans took note. They noticed, of course. Fans are always aware of it. Additionally, they have made it impossible to ignore their emotions.
Stephanie White. Fans hate Stephanie White. Caitlin Clark fans do not like listening to Stephanie White. We do not like hearing Stephanie White. We do not like looking at Stephanie White. We don't like it when her arms are crossed. We don't like it when she's twitching. We don't like anything Stephanie White does. It's come to that point. Stephanie White could give us $100 and we'd be like, damn, this is all you're gonna give me? Like, she can't do anything right. So it's very weird how the Indiana Fever are continuing to try to make this something that it's never.
The Stephanie White crisis has gotten to the point where it nearly seems personal. Her coaching is not the only thing that people disagree with. They can't bear to stare at her. They can't bear to listen to her. The way she crosses her arms on the sidelines is intolerable to them. Her twitching during press conferences is something they find intolerable. Word salad is used to characterize the press conferences themselves. The identical sentences are used in every interview. The same forced intensity in every clip. The fan community has determined that if she were to give them a $100 bill, they would object to the amount. That's the current situation. The audio is somehow worse than anybody anticipated when the team uploads a video of Stephanie during practice with a microphone.
Trying to get athletic. Just be bullied. Good! Good! Yeah! Yeah, KK! Come on, Yellow! Yeah, tell him, Mike. Come on! Great cut! Great cut! Good! Mismatch! Yes! Good, Didi! Good, Tori! Good! Nice, yes! Good! Good!
The same slogans from the previous year. The same phony hype voice. The same forced zeal. Avoid attempting to become sporty. Indeed. Good, nice, Tory. Fantastic cut. A head coach who should be creating an offense that does more than just park the franchise player in the corner is making cheerleader noise on page after page.
Indiana Fever. Our coach, our loudest supporter, Stephanie White, mic'd up. Now, what you're going to be listening to is a head coach. As much as it might sound like a cheerleader, it's a head coach. As much as it might sound like somebody who waves pom-poms around on Sunday afternoons for the Dallas Cowboys, it's Stephanie White. What do you got, Stephanie?
Don't be trying to get athletic. Just be bullied. Good, good, yeah! Yeah, KK! Come on, Yellow! Yeah, tell him, Mike. Come on! Great cut! Great cut! Good! Mismatch! Yes! Good, Didi! Good, Tori!
Those posts' responses read like a wake. People are pleading with the squad to stop. People inquire as to why the front desk believes that anyone is interested in this stuff. People are pointing out that the product on the court should be the focus of marketing efforts rather than a public relations campaign for a coach that the fans never requested. It was perfectly summed up by one fan. Give up attempting to win them over with constant propaganda movies. Manufactured approval. This is precisely what it is. They are attempting to compel it through volume because the Fever is unable to develop an organic affinity for Stephanie White. Run enough exclusives and post enough footage. The fans will eventually change their minds, right? Incorrect. The reverse is being done by the fans. The resistance becomes more intense the more the team presses her.
Ticket prices dropped. Please make it stop. That's how I feel listening to Stephanie White. When Stephanie White gives her press conferences and her interviews in between practice, that's how I feel. Like, make it stop, please. Make her just stop. Stop. Every interview is just word salad. Interview with Kelsey and Aaliyah looking bored, made me want to vomit with the glazing. Having promoted CC on the Indiana site is mind-boggling. Totally not there for 3 days. Not in the promotion to sell tickets. What?
And it is still not understood by the front office. When the engagement becomes a crime scene, they continue to double down, publish, and appear perplexed. Let's go on to the Sophie Cunningham scenario, which may be the most desperate marketing ploy in league history. The team released promotional material with Sophie Cunningham at the front of the frame since they were so worried about the unsold tickets. You got that right. Now, the marketing plan is to promote two of the most physically marketable athletes in the hopes that thirsty clicks can salvage the season. Pull your shorts down a bit, Sophie. We need to relocate our tickets. Desperation looks like that. When the real basketball product is unable to sell itself, a franchise looks like that. They are unable to lead with the record-breaking player. They can't compete with the player who sold out venues all across the nation. They are now using the person who just so happens to appear decent in a posed photo. There have been nasty tweets underneath those posts. It's being referred to as pathetic. It's being referred to as embarrassing. Some have stated that they will watch someone else's live feed of the game instead of attending it. Fans are saying, "We'll take a free YouTube stream over your in-arena experience." The front desk cannot afford to ignore that message, yet they continue to do so. The same tale is conveyed by the ticket numbers. A few days remain till the home opener. There are still seats available. There are still tickets available. When the schedule was first dropped, this identical building would sell out in less than 2 hours. The team must now beg. Countdown postings are being administered by the team. Each and every one of them is frying the team. One comment mentioned empty seats and decreased revenue. Lower revenue and empty seats. That is the client informing the company of exactly what will happen. For the typical fan, the math is equally harsh. These days, the average cost of a ticket to a Fever game is over $400. Imagine a family of 4 now. For tickets, lodging, parking, food and beverages at the arena, and the cost of petrol to get there. For 2 hours, the team's star player is parked in the corner as the offense passes via someone else. The client is proficient in basic math. Additionally, the consumer can watch the same game on ESPN for free when ordering takeout. The Fever lost that calculation. The team overlooked the choices available to fans. Fans are free to remain at home. Fans are able to stream. On the same night, fans might choose a different game. The opportunity to witness a generational talent in person was the sole reason guests were paying hotel money in the first place. If you remove that, the math breaks down right away. The crew intentionally removed it. They then questioned why the seats were no longer being sold. Right now, the most candid reporting on the squad is found in the comment sections of these team posts. Leave the beat writers behind. Put local broadcasters out of your mind. The true story is revealed in the answers under the official Fever account. People who have stopped following the team are posting about it. People are posting that as long as this coach and front office are in place, they won't spend any more money. People publicly accuse the franchise of doing nothing while their support base was dubbed racist by other players and members of the media. Additionally, the team never once defended them. That is a crucial component of this. Last season, the fan base felt vulnerable. They were splattered by other players. They were maligned by the media. The front desk of Fever remained silent. Raven Johnson, who took part in some of the same smearing on the way in, was then selected by the same front office and made the focal point of the marketing campaign. Fans took note. The supporters have recollections. The supporters are aware that they are being asked to pay for a squad that contains offensive individuals. The receipts are displayed in the responses. Despite your hatred of us, you want our money. This is an exact quotation from one of the responses. Despite your hatred of us, you want our money. This organization will be plagued by that statement for a very long time. It sums up the whole issue in a single sentence. The franchise doesn't care about respect, it only wants money. The clients discovered that. Now, the clients are choosing not to participate. The team's use of its star player is another source of general discontent. Nothing outrageous is what the fans want. They are not requesting that the squad play 1-on-5 basketball and bench everyone else. They want the franchise player to truly be the franchise player. Put the offense in her hands. Let her take the initiative. Don't put her in the corner. While another guard is in charge, stop making her a spot-up shooter. When it is obvious that the team shouldn't be built around someone else, stop acting that way. The supporters are not foolish. At Iowa, her admirers observed her. Fans witnessed her shatter records that had held for decades. The supporters witnessed her bring this league into the mainstream on her own. They are aware of the challenges facing the franchise. They will no longer continue to pay for that asset because they are witnessing the front office and coaching staff intentionally disregarding it. It was perfectly expressed in one of the responses. The cacophony returns when Caitlin is allowed to be Caitlin. The building remains silent if she continues to minimize her game. In one sentence, that's the agreement. The team is receiving detailed instructions from the supporters on how to resolve this. The group is refusing to pay attention. Thus, the fans are opting not to pay. Nevertheless, the propaganda apparatus continues to operate. Interview with Stephanie White. The feature is Kelsey Mitchell. The highlight package for Raven Johnson. Sophie Cunningham Marketplace.